Today, your spirit team challenge you to be a little bit more like Ben and Jerry's, because they want you to imagine this. Imagine you're standing in the freezer aisle of life, overwhelmed by choices, not knowing which path to take. But meanwhile, your spirit team is yelling, pick the flavour that stirs your soul. But here's the catch. Most of us don't even realise that we are holding the spoon. Now, this message is not just about ice cream, it is about you. Because right now, the universe is offering you a chance to create something delicious out of the chaos, but only if you're willing to listen. So why should you stop and hear this? Because Ben and Jerry's could truly melt mess into magic, and so can you. So let me tell you a story about two unlikely heroes, Ben and Jerry. And no, not Tom and Jerry, or not some ancient sages, but the founders of an ice cream empire. So what can two guys with a penchant for flavy funkers teach us about life? A lot more than you think. Ben Cohan and Jerry Greenfield didn't start with a big vision. They weren't Ivy League business moguls. They were two friends just trying to figure out life, much like you and me. Now their dream, not fame or fortune, but just to simply create something joyful, something meaningful. And that, my friend, is your first spiritual lesson. Your spirit team wants you to know that greatness doesn't always begin with grand plans. It starts with friendship, curiosity, and a sprinkle of courage. Now, when their bagel dream crumbled, pun intended, they pivoted. They embraced ice cream, turning what they had, which was an old gas station and $12,000, into an idea that worked. Now that's your second lesson. Life is a constant remix. When your plans melt, stir it up, toss in new ingredients, and let the universe show you what is next. But here's where they became true spiritual icons in my book. They didn't just scoop ice cream, they scooped hope. They built their business with a social mission, proving that you don't need to choose between thriving and helping others to thrive. From supporting fair trade to standing up for justice, they remind the world that serving others is the richest flavour of all. Ben and Jerry's is life in a cone. Like, think about it, every one of their flavours has something chunky, sweet or unexpected, just like your journey. Sometimes you get Cherry Garcia and sometimes you get Brain Freeze. But isn't that what makes it delicious? You're meant to savour the surprise. And even right now, as a company, they're showing all of us a final truth, that your voice matters, that you can stir things up. So here's a question from your spirit team. What's your flavour? What are you mixing into your life right now? Compassion, courage, humour? Are you willing to be bold, to embrace the unexpected, and to build something that feeds not only your soul, but the collective? Today, they challenge you to be a little bit more Ben and Jerry. Be quirky, be creative, be a force for joy and justice. And when life feels overwhelming, remember this. Every masterpiece, whether it's a pint and a half baked or your divine purpose, it's built one scoop at a time. Now go out there and stir the pot, and let's create a world that's not just livable, but delicious.